From Keon Johnson, who had a career-high 5 threes. And here we go, second night of a back-to-back for Brooklyn. Both home, and we are underway. Nets against Atlanta. Here's Cam Johnson, not that time. Rebound collected by Brooklyn. In the corner, Keon fakes, takes, can't hit, short. You know, Quinn Snyder was talking about the defense of Dyson Daniels. Quinn Snyder was talking about the defense of Dyson Daniels before the game today, and he said, one of the things that makes him so great as Okongwu gets fouled, soaring to the rim, put up big numbers when it comes to steals and blocks.
And that's one of the things I've noticed about him. His on-ball defense is great, and can still get back to his guy and just wreak havoc on the defensive end.
Part of the return in the DeJounte Murray trade. Martin, 4 to shoot. Martin dives inside and can't finish it. Wanted the whistle, didn't get it. Jordy Fernandez wanted it as well.
But he was decisive with his move. He didn't play around with it, try to hang dribble, anything like that. With the guys who have quick hands, you make your move and you go about it. Be decisive, and that's when you have the advantage on these defenders.
Martin, a 3 over Daniels, spins out.
Yes.
Here's Watford, gets denied. Big-time rejection from Okongwu.
Onyeka, he's undersized big, but he has great timing.
Okongwu has the size on Wilson. Wanted to get to that right hand. Man soars in for the rebound. Held up by Lewis, and we're going to have a jump.
Rebounds. Like, why do you get this 5? Where do you get this 5 from? And you know what? Trey is aware of his stats as well. Not really rebounds, more so assists.
Yeah. Maybe home and road discrepancies, Vince. It's funny, though. You mentioned Kevin Willison, the rebound. Here's Beekman. Shovels it back deep. 3 from Wilson. Around and off. Okongwu the rebound. Atlanta is shooting under 42% from the floor in this first half. Nets at 55%. Okongwu, he got it. And Jordy's point was he has a good enough stroke that if you give him no attention, that percentage will go up.
Correct, and he caught the ball with 0 hesitation and let it fly.
Here's Johnson. Johnson curling around, whips it back. Keon closed out on. 5 to shoot. Keon Johnson couldn't finish the lay. Nets have led by as many as 12. Here's Watford trying to shake his way inside. Couldn't finish, but guess what? More free throws.
When you're stopping on the dime, shooting a jump shot, like,
you can see Jordy Fernandez saying to us, they don't know how it feels when you jump and turn in the air. Jordy's still working Jason Goebel about the previous call. Here's Martin. Martin's lob deflected, ends up with Daniels. Watford has his pocket picked. Okongwu on the steal. Okongwu gets fouled, and Onyeka Okongwu will shoot 2.
Thin on your bench, so you rack up those fouls.
And Cam Johnson is still working Gediminas Petritis over that call. Okongwu hits the second free throw. Jordy Fernandez still frustrated. Here's Daniels dashing down the floor. Feeds Okongwu. Can't hit the 3. Atlanta was trying to rush into a 2-for-1. They have 12 turnovers now in the first half. 7 of them in the second. Johnson speeding down the floor. Gets denied by Okongwu. And that'll end the first half. Atlanta finishes on a 13-2 run.
The funny thing about all of this, obviously I spoke about Cam and Dayron, Tar Heels, and let's see what Okongwu does with this.
Off the steal, Martin fouls him. Okongwu at the line. One of the things we saw, and the Nets just did it, Vince, they turned it over a lot.
Absolutely.
With less than 10 turnovers and more than 30 assists for just the second time in franchise history, but already 13 turnovers in this game after 12 in the first half.
That's a backbreaker. That kills you.
Here's Johnson flipping it off. Okongwu on the rebound. Riziche the lob throwdown off the delivery from Daniels.
The ref, and I know they see it. At this point, I say, hey, go over there and say, hey, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do to get the foul, so on and so forth. But he gives that up. He loses his way because his ability to get to the rim, and I love it. He's still being aggressive, and it's going to happen. He just has to be patient.
Wins the possession back for Brooklyn. Keon trying to find an angle, could not. Good D there from Dyson Daniels.
Once he got hurt, just the pieces start to fall, and you're just trying to get guys back into the swing of things. So, I don't know. Look out for the match.
5 years ago today, so the season was suspended that day, March 11th. You and the crowd knew that the season was suspended, and so you're sitting there thinking.
So I was already in retirement mode and on the other side calling games, so I was content. It was awesome to hear the outpour from fans.
Keon Johnson with 15 in the second half. Okongwu, another big game for him against the Nets, 17 points.
That's Trey. I mean, his ability at his stature to consistently get double-doubles is just impressive. This is double-double number 40 for him.
Wilson gets denied. Nets, meanwhile, 30-plus assists in 4 straight games for the first time since November of 22. Reza Shea, short on a 3. Keon Johnson, Lewis in the corner. Loose ball. Daniels loses it. Nets could end up with it, and it's going to be a jump. Daniels bounces in. Okongwu. Off to Man. His 3. Too much on it. Okongwu there for the follow. Martin's had a big second half. His 3. Back ironing off. Rebound Okongwu.
I don't love that shot, and I'll tell you why.
Here's Young. Lobbing it in. 6 to shoot. Young fakes the 3. The floater is good. Trae Young with 28 points, 11 assists. A 7-0 run over the last minute 15.
Oh, nice pass.
When it looked like Atlanta was storming back as Okongwu finishes. Nets get it across. Well, they're happy to run this clock. Atlanta trapping and fouling. Young tried to throw it in off Watford. He's tried that twice. He's been unsuccessful twice. And the Nets are going to win this. Martin dribbles it across. And Brooklyn with a come-from-behind win against the Hawks.